Hey girl. Hey Gaia. Hey, are you happy? Hey, hey, are you happy? I'm so happy. Hey, go Cats. That is my precious cat Gaia as she is celebrating by giving herself a bath. Uh, without getting aside, which is kind of true. Hey, still want to be in the video? She's coming up. Hey, hey, come on. I know. Ah. Hey, this is YouTube. Say hi. Look at this. So, the Florida Panthers go back to Emirates Bank Arena to try to finish off the series against their state rival, Tampa Bay Lightning, and they did it in a big way possible as Florida looked to finish this, and they shut the door saying, "Good night, Tampa." They go back to the Gulf Coast where they are ready to go to their off season. What does the future hold for Steven Stamkos? We don't know, and to tell you the truth, for us Florida Panthers fans, we honestly don't care. We're waiting for who is going to be our opponent in the second round. But for Tampa Bay, it's kind of interesting. It's interesting to look at their perspective on what's going to be the future hold for Steven Stamkos. But let's talk about this game, as it is Game 5 of Round 1 series. Florida looked to end this series and move on to the second round for the third straight year. And finally, the curse is over. We beat the Tampa Bay Lightning in the playoffs. We were unsuccessful in 2021. We were unsuccessful in 2022. And this time, we are successful in 2024. And my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the folks in Florida, we are feeling amazing. We are feeling awesome. I am so happy. Hey, you want to go down? You want to want some attention? All right. So, anyway, it is Sergei Bobrovsky going up against Andrei Vasilevsky. As I'm going to try my... Okay, all right. I'll put you down. All right. Okay. So, Sergei Bobrovsky going up against Andrei Vasilevsky. And Bobrovsky was absolutely amazing here tonight. We go to the first period. Florida Panthers looking very sharp. Tampa Bay looking like they were going to get some pucks in. Now, very early struggles with the Florida Panthers by special teams and discipline-wise. And I see that from Game 4 to Game 5, they're not disciplined because 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Don't do it. 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the first period, we already have the first penalty of the game, which was too many ice. You can't do that. So Steven Lorentz goes into the box. And there was only one shot on goal in the entire power play, and that is Sam Reinhart's snapshot, but that was saved by Vasilevsky on the shorthanded chance for Florida Panthers. The penalty was killed off there. Then Montour gets called for clipping Tanner Jeannot. I mean, that's an obvious call to make. You can't do that, and not only that, you need to stay off the box, and that is the big problem with the Florida Panthers in these past couple of games. They're not staying out of the box. But they killed off this penalty. They did not allow a single shot on goal. So that's good. Then there was a wrist shot that was saved by Victor Hedman. And I believe it was Cirelli this time. And this happened twice. Cirelli gets this goal. And then Paul Maurice saw something. It looked like Duclair may have interfered with Sergei Bobrovsky. It looked like he was in the blue crease, hindering Bobrovsky's opportunity to try to make a play. And the replay kind of showed that he was kind of... Anthony Duclair was interfering with Sergei Bobrovsky, so the goal was disallowed. So we have a good first period challenge. Oh, Okay, she's leaving. And then it's still 0-0. Then Michael Esamont gets called for roughing on Ekman Larson. Florida goes on a power play. They do nothing with it. There was a shorthanded chance for Tampa, which was Tyler Monte and Saber Bobrovsky. But Florida does nothing with this power play, as there was a couple of beating ups there was a beating up each other at the end of the first period. So initially there was no call, but then they changed it, and then there is 4-on-4 that carries over to the second period. So in the first period, no goal, even though there could have been 1-0 Tampa, but Tampa Bay Lightning gets called for goaltending interference on a challenge, which was a good challenge there by Paul Maurice. All right, then second period starts. Florida face-off win, and then there was a save. There was an opportunity there by Carver Hagee. Vasilevsky saves it, and off the rebound, Verhaeghe gets his own rebound, and he bears it to the right side. He is assisted there by Mikkola and Barkov. Mikkola gets first postseason assist, and Barkov, what a game Barkov's had in this tonight. He got his third assist of the playoffs. Off the wrist shots, Carver Hagee off his own rebound off Vasilevsky, and he makes this game 1-0 Florida. Awesome. 4-on-4 ends. Maxwell Cozier gets called for interference on Reinhart, and that is an easy call to make. Even you can't screw that up. Florida's power play, on the other hand, was a disaster. Only one shot on goal. That was a Lucian deflection, and that was saved by Vasilevsky. So nothing there. And then Barkov almost gets this one near the end. Montour gets a snapshot that was saved by Vasilevsky. Barkov with the wrist shot that hit the crossbar. I mean, almost. And Tkachuk and Montour tries this, and that both was saved by Vasilevsky. Emil Lillenberg gets called for a hook against Montour, and Florida goes right back on the power play. This time, the power play was better. They nearly had some chances. For example, a couple of missed opportunities, but Verhaeghe tries to get one off the snapshot that was saved by Vasilevsky. Barkov almost got one off the wrist shot, but that was saved by Vasilevsky. Matthew Tkachuk with the tip in and the wrist shot, but that was saved by Vasilevsky. And then power plays killed off. Nobody was able to score in this power play. Then Anton Lundell gets called for a high stick against Steven Stamkos. That is not a high stick. That looked more like a cross check slash push. Actually, I wouldn't say push, more like a punch to the jaw right there. That looked more like a punch to the jaw, which would have been roughing, to be honest here. But either way, Anton Lundell goes to the penalty box, and then the irony happened, and it's a huge irony for the Florida Panthers as the Tampa Bay power play rolls along. We get an opportunity off the face-off. Aaron Ekblad with a slap shot that was saved by Vasilevsky. And off the rebound to the left, it is Alexander Barkov with the shorty. Oh, captain, my captain. He is assisted by Forsling. That's his fourth assist of the playoffs. And Aaron Ekblad, who tries to get this goal, which ultimately resulted in an assist for Barkov. That's Aaron Ekblad's second assist of the playoffs. And Barkov gets his wrist shot in. Does it gritty? Yes. And Barkov gets his goal. And it's a shorthanded goal. It's amazing. Tampa still has a little bit of time left with the power play. They get one shot on goal with the rest of the power play with Kucherov. That was saved by Bobrovsky. Penalty is killed off after the power play. Braden Point gets a wrist shot, saved by Bobrovsky. Steven Stamkos gets a wrist shot, and that was also saved by Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky is on the roll. And then Victor Hedman scores a goal. Damn. As he is assisted by Brandon Hagel. That's his second assist of the playoffs. And Kucherov's seventh assist of the playoffs. Off the slash shot is Victor Hedman with that kind of redirect shot to the right, even though he looked like it was going to the left. That was a good goal. But 2-1 Florida still, as Florida is still trying to hang on. All right, then Tampa have a little bit of momentum. Bobrovsky is saving a lot of pucks and a lot of good ones too. Then 1748, there was a shot. I don't know. I forgot whether or not if there was Brendan Hagel. I forgot who it was that initially scored that goal. So I kind of forgot who it was. But here's the bad news. Here's the bad news, though. There was goaltending interference. I mean, right off the bat, the referee saw there was some interference with Bobrovsky. So immediately they waved off the goal. So I thought it was a tie game, but the referee said it's a goaltending interference. Cooper challenged this, and you know what? That is a bad challenge. That is a really bad challenge, and and with no surprise, it is an unsuccessful challenge. Toronto, which is the NHL headquarters, they agreed that it is a goaltending interference, and Eyssimont gets to go in the box because of it. Tampa could argue that's not goalie interference at all. That looked like a clean one. I look at those as 50-50, but fortunately for us, it is unsuccessful. I feel like Tampa should not have challenged this one at all. But either way, Florida goes on the power play. They had a strong power play, too. Verhaeghe gets a wrist shot that was saved by Vasilevsky. And Carter Verhaeghe, Matthew Tkachuk, Sam Reinhart, and Tkachuk again, they were trying their best to make this game 3-1. And all of them were saved by Vasilevsky, and one of them was a backhand, too. Rodriguez tries to do some wrist shot, almost like a wraparound. But I think that was the third period anyway. But Florida looking alive as we go to the third period, leading 2-1. So no scores in the first period, 3 scores in the second. We go to the third period as Florida, they need to hang on. And boy, oh boy, they did. Initially though, this feels like an eternity for us Panthers fans. This feels like forever. This feels like forever. It feels like it's taken a long time, a very long third period. Until it wasn't. Until it finally went to commercial. Because during that span, both teams looking really good. Until 11 minutes into the third period, where we had an opening, and it is now 3-1 eventually. Carter Verhaeghe gets another assist. That's his 4th assist of the playoffs. And Matthew Tkachuk gets his 5th assist of the playoffs. And off the wrist shot, it's Barkov. He gets his 2nd goal of the game and the playoffs to make this one 3-1. And we got some breathing room. We got some little bit of breathing room. It's still a headache. It's still a headache to watch, but it's looking pretty good. Now Tampa's looking to get one back, and it was close, but Bobrovsky is just magnificent. And then, and the Tampa with the mistake, Tarasenko gets the puck. He gets to Stenlund, and then Rodriguez buries this one with a slap shot. That is just amazing. That is just amazing play by Stenlund there. So Tarasenko gets his 2nd assist, and Kevin Stenlund with the beauty assist. And off the slash shot, he buries it. Rodriguez with this goal to make it 4-1. Just wow. Just awesome. It's just an amazing. I love it. I will say I love it. He saw it, and he buries it. I mean, look at this. I mean, should I even show it? I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted. Just look at this play by Stenlund. I don't want to go too close. Here it is. Beauty pass, rips it. Just beauty. All right. Then after that, Tampa decides to go desperation mode. Couple of minutes after, actually no, not even that. Yeah, a couple of minutes. By this point, right when I want to say 1840, they decide Actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. It's not 1940. 16 minutes into the third period. Kachuk has the puck. They pull Vasilevsky off the ice. When it's 4-1, they pull Vasilevsky off the ice to maybe try to come up with some miracle comeback. Because 4-1 comebacks happen. I mean, I don't want to bring up some flashbacks with Tampa fans. We know with Toronto, but they pull him off. Kachuk has the puck. He assists for Hagee, and it makes it 5-1 Florida Panthers. Kachuk gets his 6th assist, and Verhaeghe gets his 5th goal of the playoffs, and it's all over with this game. This final score would be 5-1, or was it? So I said, good night, Tampa. Then my friend calls me up, and he's screaming, you did it! You freaking did. You're watching this video, by the way. You freaking did it! I'm like, yes, I did. We did it. No, I didn't just do it. We did it. But then as I'm talking to my friends, they pulled Vasilevsky off the ice again at 5-1. And I'm screaming at television, Tampa! Tampa! It's 5-1! What are you doing, Tampa? And of course, it became 6-1 with 2 empty nets. Loserine gets his 2nd assist of the playoffs. Anton Lundell gets his 4th assist of the playoffs. They have both assists. Nico Mikkola gets his first, I don't know if it's his first career, but his first postseason goal, and it's an empty net. And now I know the game is over. So I'm watching a dreadful Heat game as well on my tablet or my iPad, as you saw. And I was just laughing. I'm like, what are you doing, Tampa? It's over. Just stop. But either way, I am proud to say the South Side, the Florida Panthers, have won the Battle of Florida this time as they win this one 6-1 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. And more importantly, they advance to the second round of the playoffs, awaiting winner of the Boston Bruins, which is most likely that's going to happen. They're going to be looking out for blood, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking out for blood. Or can the Maple Leafs somehow pull back and make this amazing comeback? I doubt it, but we'll see what happens as we await the winner of that game. When we look at the team stats, Florida has more shots on goal. They both hit each other hard, which was a good, close, contested one. Florida has more face-off wins. Florida has one more power play opportunity, which was 4. Tampa has 3 power play opportunities, and shockingly, none of them capitalized. Florida blocked more shots than Tampa did. Florida took away the puck 2 more times, but they gave away the puck a little bit. And stars of the game, Alexander Barkov gets 1 star. That's no surprise there. He gets 2 goals, 1 assist. 2 stars goes to Sergei Bobrovsky with 31 saves. Not a shutouts because he did give up a goal with Hetman in the second period. And Verhaeghe's a former Lightning player, 2 goals, 1 assist. He gets 3 stars. And I personally going to have a good night's sleep, ladies and gentlemen, knowing, as of right now, we run the state. Florida is now red. It's amazing. I can finally say we beat the Lightning in the playoff series. I can finally say it. They'll never get old. They'll never get old. I know I'm kind of a little bit bragging right now, but I kind of have the right to be a little bit. Sure, we don't have any cups yet, but now we have a legitimate shot of going to go about Stanley Cup Finals, but we gotta go through the second round, and we're gonna have to play the winner of Tampa. We already beat Tampa. Toronto versus Boston, and it's most likely going to be the Boston Bruins. Great. So that's gonna do it for this one, folks. Let's go, Panthers! Woo! I am so hyped. So hyped. So hyped. Thank God. Oh, thank God. So that's going to do it for this one, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, Florida Panthers win the Battle of Florida. Hit the like button, subscribe for content because Miami TVG is back. And when he does, hit it right there with the fan entertainment you deserve. It's Miami TVG. Sign out, folks. Good night, everybody, and go Cats.